Hey there, it's Sean Carter back once again with your comedy tip of the day. Today's tip is to have a good headshot. I know that seems obvious to some of you, and to some of you, you're like, why my comedy should stand on its own. And I'll tell you exactly why you should have a good headshot. It's not for me, the person booking the comedy festival or booking the comedy show. It's for the potential audience that might come in and watch the show. You know, if I put your picture on a flyer and it looks professional, it's high resolution, it's a nice clear picture of you, the lighting is good, people are way more likely to see that and say, wow, this looks professional, and come into the show than if it's a picture that you took yourself. I mean, I've had people send in selfies. I've had people send in pictures where somebody else was in it and they're cropped out. I would say out of 150 submissions that have been sent in for the comedy festival, maybe half of them have what I would consider a good headshot. And the other half, you know, right away, I would say, I don't know if I can bring this person into the fest because of the quality of the headshot, and we're going to use that for promotional purposes, you know, try and sell this festival, these shows to people. So anytime that you send in a headshot to a booker or a festival or whatever, you know, you want to make sure that you keep in mind that's going to be part of the decision. You know, there's a lot of good clips. We have way more funny comedians that have submitted than we have good headshots. We have way more funny comedians than we have videos that were sent with good audio. You know, some of these comedians have been really funny, but it's hard to even hear them. So I'd say as a comedian, you know, spend a little time on that stuff because it's going to help you. But particularly the headshot. And look, I'm not some kind of, you know, headshot aficionado. I've had my fair share of bad headshots. Like, I've been doing comedy so long that we used to have to mail ours in. You couldn't just like send it through email. And I'll show you my last one that I got printed out right now. And then you can go ahead and be like, who's this guy to try and tell me what to do? That was the headshot back in the day, huh? I also had this one right here. And then for a while, it was so bad that I thought maybe I should just use this shot from my high school yearbook. But I just got some done for my album recording, so I think I'll probably use one of those as my new headshot. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is hire a photographer. Spend the money. I know it can be expensive. You might have to, if you're not a rich kid, or rich man or rich woman, you might have to cut back on some other things, or choose to invest in yourself here rather than in some other places. But it's worth it. It's worth it to have somebody do it professionally. I know that iPhones now have, they're supposed to be so high resolution, whatever. They don't do the lighting for you. They don't make you feel comfortable. They don't get you in front of a good background. They don't do all the things that a photographer does. Spend the money on a professional photographer. It will be worth it. It will set you apart from other comedians when you are emailing places, and then you can get your foot in the door and you spend all this time working on your act. You know, this is going to help you get in there and be able to just show them what you can do. You know, it doesn't feel good to have to think about what does my picture look like, but you got to make a good impression to get through the door, and then once you're in there, you can blow them away.